The following portion of Daytime Blue Ridge is sponsored by
This week, we are beginning a series of discussions on the various factors impacting our financial future.
Here to share his knowledge and give us a true-false quiz is Brian Bowen, president of Integrity Financial Planning and the host of Retire with Integrity radio show on WFIR 107.3 FM, 960 AM on every Saturday at 10 a.m.
Welcome. Hopefully, we have a financial future.
Yes, that's the plan.
That is the plan. All right.
So we got some questions for you today. You ready?
Okay, ready.
Okay. So as you approach retirement, the only financial things you need to worry about are Social Security, Medicare, and pension, of course, if you have one.
That sounds about right.
No.
False.
Okay.
So there's a lot more things in it. It's one of the big questions that we ask when people come in is, okay, so you're not going to have a paycheck anymore for 20 to 30 years. What is your budget current? What are you spending? Not necessarily, maybe you don't have a budget. What are you spending now? So in 5 to 10 years, what are we going to need to take out of these other investments, right? Your 401k to live on because you don't have a paycheck anymore.
Right.
And most of the time people don't have an answer. It's, I don't know, right? So that's important to be able to track what you have so you know if your money will last.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So it's
True.
it's the first step.
Because Social Security is probably not going to cover
probably not.
a lot.
Right. I mean, if you look at, I don't know if you look at your statements, but they're not much, right? And
Right.
so a lot of people are saying, well, they're going to bump them out to 70. So now that I'm retired, number 2, I
Okay.
can take that 401k money without penalty and buy the beach home I've always dreamed about.
All right. That sounds like a false.
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 Right. So well, actually, it is true. You can take it out penalty free. Okay.
Okay.
The problem is if you took it on a lump sum, you're going to pay a lot in taxes.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So
you're going to take a hit.
after 59 and a half, you don't pay the 10% penalty, right? But if you take $1 million out, right, to buy the beach house, you're not going to get $1 million, right?
Right.
Because now you're in the top tax bracket. You may pay 35, 40%, so you end up walking away
Wow.
with $600,000, $700,000, right, of that $1 million. So it's not all yours. The government is also a beneficiary
Yes.
of that account, Uncle Sam.
Of course.
So,
They always get some.
I mean, it's partly your account, right? Partly theirs. So number 3, it's always important to make sure my home mortgage is paid off before I retire.
False.
False.
Okay, false. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
always is kind of the key word there. I mean, is it important? I think it is. A lot of people say it's mandatory. I'm paying my mortgage off, or I'm not going to retire, right? But the reality is it's not required, and sometimes there are some better options. I mean, if you put it in your house, the only way to get the money back out is to borrow against it, right? And so, and interest rates are low right now. Sometimes there's other strategies, reverse mortgages, different things that you can do. So it's good to have your mortgage paid off. It increases your, cash flow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. You don't have this $1,500 mortgage payment. But sometimes they want to buy the beach house. You've got all that money tied up in the house, right? If you've been saving it outside, now you can buy the beach house. You didn't have to rob your 401k.
Right.
So it's just looking at the whole picture.
And for
right?
tax purposes too, right?
Right.
It's always
yeah.
helpful to have
a little bit, yeah, if you're in a high
mortgage.
tax bracket. So
Right.
anyways, but we have we want to offer people a pension maximization to show ways. It's a $500 value to maximize their pension. How we can do that, it's free for the first 10 callers for
Great.
today. So if they want to give us
all
a
right.
call. And
So
we'll
first
send
10 callers get that free
pension maximization.
pension maximization. Okay, so
Right.
let's pop up your information there, 540-266-3100. So call now
Yes.
and take advantage of that. That's great. Thank you, Brian.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Yes, and if you want a recap of the segment or link to Integrity Financial Planning, we'll have it at daytimeblueridge.com. We'll be right back.